thought this would be an ideal opportunity to talk about temporary connectivity solutions that we've been supplying to the marketplace that appear to be helping businesses and individuals continue to trade in what is a clearly challenging environment. As we're all aware, unless you're a key worker, you're being instructed to work from home. This means using your home-based connectivity to interact with the outside world and continue to trade. This is probably the world's biggest working from home experiment, and the way we choose and use technology will make or break this for us. If your business is anything like ours, this means online meetings with video streams, screen sharing, remote access, VoIP calling, etc. But there's nothing worse in an online meeting than the person that you're calling or on a video with constantly keep dropping out or connection is interrupted by network issues. Nowadays, most of us have a home broadband solution that works well for us in our personal life, but it's not designed for handling your family's personal consumption, as well as supplying reliable throughput levels to be able to do what we need when working from home at the same time. I'm sure you agree, telling the kids or your partner not to stream TV, not to play those video games, or not to FaceTime family and friends while you're working is not an option. To do this, you'll create a bigger problem at home than any social distancing issues you may face. Even worse, if you live in a rural location where you perhaps don't have access to fibre, you may be using an old copper product, then it can be almost impossible to do all of these things at the same time. So I'm sure you'll agree, home networks are not designed to manage the requirements we need today to work from home efficiently and safely. If you're trying to use a home network, you'll most likely not get enough throughput, you'll face interruptions in connectivity, you'll cause a challenge to your home Wi-Fi network setup potentially, and unavoidable internet downtime is a given. So the best advice I can give you is to set up a dedicated business network at home that has nothing to do with your home network. As businesses are looking at other ways of doing this, cellular connectivity is a natural solution. There are many ways of achieving this, but the route you take to achieve this will determine how secure and robust your connection is going to be. So the questions we need to ask ourselves or our customers are, what hardware are we going to use? You can get simple solutions starting from tethering from your phone or maybe a personal Wi-Fi device, possibly a dongle in your laptop, or do you go for a dedicated router? Once you've decided on the hardware, you then need to think about the data source. So what type of data connection do we require? What network's going to work best for us? Is it a single network or do I have a multi-network SIM? If you're using a single network, do I have a second SIM for resilience? And then it comes down to how much data you're going to use. Do you need visibility of the data usage? If a business is paying for multiple end users to do this, do they want visibility of all the different end users and how much data they're using? Do they need to be able to manage the data? Is there a requirement for capping and alerting? And then we have to remember we're running a business. So how secure is the connection? Does the connection require a VPN or a fixed IP? Will anyone need to remotely access the device, etc.? And finally, speeds and throughput. How much speed am I going to need to be able to do everything I need to do and still have it run smoothly? The hardware and the platform that you choose will all have an impact on the above. So I want to take a few minutes now just to share with you what our recommendations would be on all of the above and share what solutions we're using to make available to our partners so that they can support customers in making the right choice and enhancing their connectivity solutions while working from home. And I'll start with the SIM and data. So we recommend for keeping your users secure and operational, using a secure, resilient network and not just a standard mobile setup. Cellular connectivity services are only as good as the underlying networks and infrastructure they operate on. At Zest4, we use an award-winning secure network for all our IoT solutions, ensuring that our customers have a secure and resilient solution. Our network infrastructure seamlessly interfaces multiple mobile network operators and provides secure, real-time management and visibility of the connection to every single device. Our fourth generation redundant network infrastructure is located in dual data centres in East London and Maidenhead. This state-of-the-art network has been designed to fully support the capability requirements of high-bandwidth solutions such as bonded 3G and 4G. It offers the level of control and monitoring you'd expect from an industry-leading connectivity platform. We call our solution Connectivity as a Service. Our success lies in delivering what our customers really need, backed up by world-class support. Service is built from many different elements, including but not limited to coverage, the network, the platform, technical support, billing and connectivity management. Zest4's connectivity services integrate all the elements required to successfully deploy future-proof solutions for you and our customers. Let's think about coverage. So Zest4 provide managed connectivity services to customers across the globe, with over 545 mobile networks now in over 220 countries, providing secure connections whenever and wherever we need. We're able to offer choice in SIM cards. We're mobile network agnostic, which means we don't favour any one particular MNO. This allows us to give you and our customers an understanding of the features of each network, combined with the capabilities to produce what we think can determine the right service package for you. Our aim is to enable you to connect securely and consistently across all network providers. The Connectivity as a Service solution offers private 3G and 4G connections to all UK networks, along with multiple European networks, enabling our partners and our customers to benefit from both single and multiple network coverage options. Fixed IP is a standard with us. Connectivity as a Service from Zest4 provides fixed IP addressing with every SIM. When coupled with a virtual private network, not only can this device initiate the connection, your systems can also initiate the connection to your devices when required via a secure private network. Our network allows customers a single access point name, or APN, which simplifies device connection and enables access to devices across the private network. When coupled with a VPN connection to Zest4's infrastructure, the devices become part of your own private managed network, without the cost of challenges associated with the developing infrastructure and managing mobile network relationships. We also offer an online management portal called Zest4 Connect. All your devices will become visible in real time via our portal. Zest4 Connect enables customers to manage their entire SIM estate, both existing and new connections, irrespective of the underlying mobile network, through one single pane of glass. The simple graphical sorted nature of the portal allows users to quickly drill down from many thousands to a group or even a single SIM with just a few clicks. Reports can be run and exported, and alert levels viewed. Monthly data is monitored in real time and displayed on screen. Then you need to consider the data solution. So we offer bespoke tariffs. Zest4 delivers a tariff or a series of tariffs to meet your needs based on your specific requirements. These can include inclusive data per SIM, aggregated plans across a group of SIMs, and also unlimited data bundles. And then there's a cost and security element. So we offer data alert and capping services so customers can define right down to an individual SIM and megabyte if necessary, the levels at which they want the alerts to be generated. A second level can be set, which at a point in time, a connection will not be allowed to continue to deliver data across the network, so a full cap. Once you've established your data connection requirements, it's then time to think about the hardware. So let's talk about using a dedicated dongle in a laptop, which I've seen done. This is great for individuals on the move, but it's generally only designed for a single user. This will get your laptop online, giving you connectivity, but it's not really designed for connecting multiple devices or networks. As a home worker with multiple devices and connections, this will become challenging. Wi-Fi devices are another option. These are used to create a Wi-Fi hotspot. Most claim to have the ability to connect up to 10 simultaneous connections, so 10 different devices. But think about how many devices you currently use to work with, from laptops, phones, tablets, printers, etc. It's not long before you hit a limit, and you'll also find that the more devices you connect, the more connectivity challenges you'll be experiencing. Then there's power. A lot are just battery powered, or some are powered by USB, but it means you potentially got a limited time for your connectivity. You also find with every step you take away from these type of devices, the weaker the signal gets. So coverage can be an issue if you want connectivity in multiple rooms. Then we need to think about the speeds and throughputs. A standard dongle or MiFi device is generally good for about 54 megabits per second. So when you want multiple connections with voice and video, etc., you'll find things can get a little bit dodgy. So what we generally recommend from a hardware point of view is a dedicated router. Now there are loads on the market ranging from about £100 upwards really, but with anything you get what you pay for. There are a lot of cheap plastic imports available. We tend to stick to what we know at Zest4, and our manufacturer of choice is Teltonica. Why? Well, they just work. We've found them to be exceptionally reliable. When we send them out, we can forget about them and not expect to get call after call because something's not working. And from a pricing point of view, they're great value for money. So let me share with you a couple of solutions that we're using now and we recommend to our channel partners. The first one is the RUT240, ideal for small home office use. It's compact but powerful. It's got a 4G router with LTE and Wi-Fi. It's got Ethernet ports so you can plug directly into it, and it's great for quick deployment of mission critical IoT applications or home working. It's Cat4 with speeds of up to 150 megabytes per second, so already 3 times the throughput that you're going to get from a dongle or a MiFi device. And it can have up to 50 simultaneous connections, more than enough to run your small home office. It has a single SIM slot, so you need to decide whether you're going to use a single network SIM or a multi-network SIM. When you're no longer using it as a home worker device, it can also be used for switching to backup connectivity. And you can create a wireless hotspot with it. An ideal device for a small home office. We also have then the RUT955, which is basically the bigger brother to the 240. Does all the above, but it's recommended for the bigger office environment as it's designed to handle more traffic at the same time. You're going to get similar speeds, so 150 megabits per second, but this time you can get up to 100 simultaneous devices connected. So if you and your partner are both working from home, or you're in a small office that's still operational, something like this will be ideal. It's got a dual SIM slot, so you can start thinking about resilience. If you're using a single network SIM, you could effectively have a Vodafone SIM as your primary one and an EU SIM as your backup. So if one network goes down, it's always going to fail over and pick up another network. And again, reasonably cost effective for the type of device it is. These type of devices can be new for some customers and partners though. At Zest4 we wanted to make this as easy as possible to sell. So what we've done is created some boxed up, ready to go, plug and play solutions that need nothing other than power to start working. So the package solutions that we have include SIM activation, including installation and configuration. So we'll put the SIM in, we'll do all the configuration that's required prior to sending it out. It includes a monthly unlimited data package, so you don't have to worry about consumption. We'll reconfigure all the APN and security settings for the device. So when it lands, it will have access to our secure private network and all the data will be visible in the platform. Obviously we'll do device testing prior to shipping and make sure it's all operational and running, and we'll cover the logistics, handling and tracking to your customer. So literally when this lands on their desk, all they'll have to do is power it up and it will be fully operational. Then we offer access to our SIM management platform, so if it's a business with multiple devices, they can see each one of the devices, when they're connected, when they're working, how much data they're using and manage their estate. We'll provide as many login details as required, and we can also do online training. So what's the impact of doing this? Well, you'll be surprised at how cost efficient and effective this can be to create a personal network at home. Clearly there's a cost for the hardware. There's a cost for setting up support and configuration, but at Zest4 we've tried to take the pain away from this. So a complete package, including everything I've mentioned today, with an unlimited data package, can be had at a wholesale rate of £2.76 per day for the initial 3 months, then dropping down to £1.12 per day for every month thereafter. So this leaves plenty of scope for our partners to add margin and still offer the end user a business connection that gives mission critical connectivity at a price that won't break the bank. So I hope that's given you some insight into what we can help you with today. Let's open up for questions.